welcome to my channel. This is Chelsea's Tarot Readings. For today's video, it's going to be, I'm going to be doing this video on 11/11/2019, so I decided to do it as like a make-a-wish video, seeing as there's a strong spiritual connection today and the portal is open. So this is going to be a fun reading, and I'm glad to be back. I was on vacation and away for a few days, so yes, I'm feeling a lot better and much needed rest. But yeah, guys, so for this reading I did 4 piles. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Think of your wish and then ask spirit of the likelihood whether or not it will come true. And again, this is going to be a very strong connection, and yeah, I just saw 111. So let's get right into it. Oh, actually, if you would like to book a reading, you can go to the link on your screen now. And I'm also going to post the timestamps in the description as well as the comments. So let's get right into the first pile. So, will your wish come true for the general collective? We'll get right into it. So for our message from the universe, we have, I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. Very true. So some obviously offering some kind of realization. And cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. So obviously this is a push saying to you that, you know, if you really want something to happen, obviously there are certain steps that you can actually excuse me, physically take to get what you want, if that makes sense. Besides the power of manifestation, you can probably also do other things as well. Okay, so then we have within the next few months. So we can already see that it could be a yes. Don't count on it. Okay, so let's see these tarot cards. Within the next few months, be bold. So we'll see what this within the next few months is. We also have advice at the end. Yeah, okay. So we have the Chariot, Release, and Page of Air. So with the Chariot, it's saying that we have 2 archangels here, Metatron and Azrael. But the Chariot is saying, it's like, again, taking action, making the first move. But either way, I feel some kind of communication is going to come within the next few months. I feel that's what this is about. I feel you're going to be making some kind of bold move within the next few months, because I feel you're going to be very curious. I feel it's going to be kind of information that's been building up, because we also have release, and this is saying that it's time to move on. It's the end of a situation. So obviously this being more of like now not being the time, and I think that's why Don't Count on It is showing up, because I feel I'm kind of just getting that it's really not the right time. But I do feel, again, there's going to be some kind of communication coming within the next few months. That's strongly what we're getting here. there's just going to be delays or change of plans. So this obviously will resonate with all of you guys differently, whatever you're asking about. I feel this is just saying there's going to be some kind of delay. Let's see the advice. So I love this because the Ten of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. This is saying that your advice is to focus on the long term, what's going to make you emotionally happy, because the Ten of Water is really about the ending to me. Basically looking ahead, long term thinking, but it has to do with emotions as well. So I feel your advice is just to kind of really focus on the long run. And I think that's why we have logical here as well, because I feel either way you're going to be happy with whatever outcome I feel comes your way regarding this wish or situation. I feel in the end you're going to be fine and you're going to be happy. I just feel I'm getting like it's just not the time. Okay, so very interesting reading. I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, those of you who chose the second pile. So, will your wish come true? And again, this is going to be for the general collective, 1111. Obviously, you guys can already see yes. This is a good sign, obviously. But we're going to get into the theme first. And this is from a message from the universe. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. We have full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So this actually has a lot to do with love. It is saying again that it's a yes. I'm getting mainly yes right now. I'm getting that, yeah, there will be a good balanced outcome to whatever wish you're asking about. Obviously, we're talking about realistically, so hopefully you guys aren't asking about being, like, the first person to travel to, like, I don't know, forget it. But the bottom line is, it's saying, like, realistically, it's definitely going to be a win-win outcome. So we're going to look at the fortune. Signs point to yes. Okay, well, there you go. So let's look at the tarot cards as well, angel, and we also have advice from spirit. Okay, so we have 8 of earth, 10 of air, and 7 of water. I feel for some of you this could obviously have to do with work, but it's saying like the harder you work, or I just feel like there's some kind of work going on, and learning, that kind of thing, like learning and working on things. And 10 of air talks about the end of a difficult situation. So if you're asking like, will this difficult situation end, or blah blah blah, or just wanting things to get better, that kind of thing. I mean, either way we get a yes from whether or not your wish will come true. However, we also have Seven of Water that talks about a lot of choices and illusions. So maybe for a lot of you, you really just didn't know, because maybe I feel there could have just been too many choices, or again, it was just confusing. With the Seven of Water, it talks about confusing emotions as well. But let's see the guidance. So for the feminine, it's obviously saying be yourself, keeping thoughtful and creative, work on obviously being warm, sensible, and again, being yourself. Make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, so obviously to the situation, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So obviously saying try to be more understanding about this, whatever it may be. I kind of want to get a confirmation. I had to roll all the way over there. Okay. But yeah, overall, yes, your wish will come true. Again, there's just some kind of balance. And it also talks about someone pretending that there's no problem, or again, someone needing to make a decision, or maybe someone hasn't made a decision, that kind of thing. But overall, again, we do get a yes for this wish coming true. I just feel some kind of ending had to take place. However, many choices and working on things will create balance. Maybe it's just unforeseen, that kind of thing. I feel like it could mean someone didn't see something or had a blindfold on. Confusion. Obviously, we have kind of 2 confusion cards, so but yeah, I feel overall the advice is to work on the Queen of Earth qualities. So very nice. Okay, so that was pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hello, those of you who chose pile 3. So make a wish, and will your wish come true? So first we'll get into the universe message, which is when I lean toward love, I am led. So obviously choosing heart over mind, and some kind of wish you're making or wondering about our situation. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So this is big because Sagittarius is a sign of adventure and spontaneism, having confidence, I feel, as well, strongly. But yeah, so that's what I get from there. And then we also have take action. So again, these 2 go hand in hand. But yeah, it's saying to take action on looking at the bigger picture, and again, putting your heart over your head, putting that over your logic right now. We'll get more into it. This is going to be the fortune. Cannot predict now. That's interesting. Cannot predict now. Why not though? 8 of air. Oh, that's why. Because you're stuck, or I feel someone's stuck. Someone's stuck, or you're stuck. I feel for a lot of you, you're stuck, and that's why you need to look at the bigger picture, because I feel mentally a lot of you are very stuck right now. 6 of air. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. 5 of air. Oh yeah, so much air here. So no wonder why you guys are being guided to put your heart over your head right now. It's because you're very much in your head. Wow, and your advice is contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. I feel your overall guidance is to go after what you want, and again, letting love guide you, knowing that you will attain contentment, peace, and abundance. Like, this will come to you. I like the illustrations. You will achieve a happy home life, and you know, as long as you take action, and again, for fire is about action, you will get what you want, and your wish will come true. But for some reason, you know, we do have cannot predict now. Maybe again, for a lot of you, you need to leave some kind of mental situation. Maybe you made an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation, and review everyone's motives. So paying attention to those around you and what they're really about, I feel, and what they really can bring to you. But it's kind of like an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. Oh my god, that's so funny, because then we have take action. A lot of horses for some of you. Okay, so if that's like a sign. But yeah, so that's all I have for pile 3. So I feel it's a yes, but for a lot of you, but again, for some reason we cannot predict now, so I guess we'll see, because maybe some of you will tread off to another path, so, and maybe won't take the advice. I don't know. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, those of you who chose pile 4. So make a wish, and will this wish come true for the general collective? So for the theme, we have, in every moment the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So basically knowing and having a knowing that the universe is guiding you in the right direction, and kind of again like affirming that, so you know that. And then we have full moon in Capricorn, which is kind of down to earth, practical thinking, but we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this is very nice, because again, this is showing that some kind of tough cycle needed to end or is ending. And then we also have unlikely, so we'll see maybe what that's about, because we also have tarot cards and a fortune. It is decidedly so. Okay, so we have it is decidedly so. Maybe whether or not you decide whether, maybe, okay, so what I get from this is it's saying like, what if you decide so. Having confidence. Okay, so 6 of fire, 8 of water. Oh, can you not? I feel like I want to get another angel answers card. Okay, but we have 8 of water, the moon, and advice, 9 of water. Okay, nice. So let's see what we have for this wish, and you know what else we can get from it. So we have 6 of fire, which is victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or rewards. 8 of water is a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, and spiritual and emotional growth. In the moon, so important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So I feel for a lot of you, there's some fears that are holding you back, which is why we have unlikely, because I feel for some of you this wish will not come true, and then for some of you it will. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like half of you like, or more, maybe a little more than half, will have the confidence to kind of get over this very soon. And then maybe some of you, it's going to even take longer. So I think that's why it says decidedly. That's what I get from that, because the Six of Fire is about having confidence and knowing that you're going to succeed. So for a lot of you, you might lack confidence. Eight of Water, not being able to walk away. And basically, like, maybe assuming things are going to end a certain way, like negatively, when that's not the case. However, if you're subconsciously manifesting it, that will be the case, if you know what I'm saying. But again, for advice, it's saying Nine of Water, your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So yes, for a lot of you, it's yes, and then for some of you, it's going to be unlikely. It really just depends on the level of drive and self-confidence for those of you watching, because it could have to do with maybe leaving someone, or leaving a job, or moving on from something. But I feel your advice is to basically like wish, have the confidence that this wish will come true, and that I feel like kind of the power of manifestation, the law of attraction. The law of attraction is kind of just like knowing it, and it's there, and just like, I don't know how to really explain it. Like, you kind of have to research it more, but because it sounds simple, but it's really more complex than how I say. But yeah, your advice is to kind of just like worry about your own self-happiness, and again, your self-confidence, and what's going to make you happy in the end. And yeah, that's what I really get from that. So we'll get one more Angel Answers card. We have within the next few weeks, so that you guys can maybe expect seeing changes within the next few weeks, and to look for signs, and to be assertive. So yes, take action as well. So yeah, that was pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.